Welcome back, YouTube, to another Madden 17 franchise mode, and this is episode 2 of the Darien Roscoe series. And we already have bad news. Look at the tweet in the bottom left corner. Rashad Jones' agent has been seen leaving the building, and Rashad Jones has not accepted their contract extension offer and will no longer be on our team. That is not a great way to start this episode, but here we are jumping into game number 3 against the Cleveland Browns.
You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The work this fella did through the air last week is the main reason they come into this game off a win. If not spectacular, it was a very steady performance for him and one he'll be looking to build on in this matchup. It's the Browns going up against the Dolphins. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in one of America's finest cities, Miami, Florida. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. Field.
So we start off with the ball, and on first down, we're already looking to work the ball up the field as quick as we can and set the tempo for this game. We drop back on a second first down, and we find Kenny Stills over the middle for about a 20-yard gain. This is our first home game of the season, I believe, and we are wearing the solid white uniforms. I do think these look pretty nice, and I think the Browns are just wearing their standard home jerseys. I didn't really pick anything special for them. And we're already working our way into the red zone on the 23-yard line. We take a shot to Kenny Stills in the comeback route, and he does make the catch. And we hand the ball to Darien Roscoe, who trucks his way in for a touchdown. He continues to show that he is still in his prime. The Cleveland Browns cannot get anything going on their drive, so we take over at the 35-yard line with great field positioning as we find Jarvis Landry. We hand the ball off to Darien Roscoe again. We're trying to get him heated up and continue his dominance in this series. And on second and 1, we drop back for a pass, but we get sacked. On third and 11, we go for it, but we do fall about an inch short from the first down line, so they're forced to take a field goal as we take a 10-0 lead.
Not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because
once again, we are sacked on our third possession. The Cleveland Browns still did not get any points on theirs. I'm expecting this game to kind of be a blowout because the Browns obviously are not the strongest team. Sorry, Cleveland Browns fans, but it's just a fact now, without Josh Gordon especially. So on first and 10, we find Kenny Stills on a screen route, and he just takes this one all the way and burns everyone deep. Let's take a look at that one in slow motion instant replay. And he does the dolphin celebration with the fin. That looks so nice. I didn't know they added that in this game. And the Cleveland Browns finally score, so we take over with 8 minutes left in the first half. And there's our first incompletion of this game as Joe Hayden absolutely plays beautiful defense on Devontae Parker and breaks it up. So we were forced to punt in that drive. We do take over again soon after. The Browns did not score on their drive, and we find Devontae Parker on the exact same route as it was just broken up with, but we do convert this time. We are working our way deep. We take a shot deep to Jarvis Landry, who absolutely mosses Tremont Williams. We are on the 4-yard line already. On third and goal, we scramble out, and we find Devontae Parker right in the middle, who just falls in the end zone. Another touchdown of the day for Darien Roscoe.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Before halftime, Jarvis Landry continues to show his dominance, as well as Devontae Parker and Arian Foster, who fights his way for a first down. We scramble out right, and we find Jordan Cameron, who was also very good for us and has still been in this game. He's been a great performer in this series, and he did sign a 5-year extension. I forgot to show you guys that. He signed a 5-year extension for the Dolphins in this series, not in real life, but in this career mode, because they changed it all up. It's pretty cool. So we will have him for more seasons to come, which is great because he helps us out a lot, tight end position. And on second 10, we scramble out and we throw an absolute bullet to Devontae Parker, who we fall 2 yards short of the first down marker. So on third and second, We take a shot deep, and once again, Jarvis Landry mosses his corner and gets us right near the end zone before a half. We did run out of time, so we were forced to take a field goal. It is 24-17, and right out the gates, we take a shot deep to Devontae Parker, who just burns his corner, and he will add another 6 to the scoreboard.
Right in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
On 1st and 10, we did scramble out, and we found a pretty good chunk of yardage from scrambling out to the right and having our running back slide up the middle. And on 2nd and 19, run a screen out to Aaron Foster, but the screen was just not working this game. We tried it a few times. I think we only gained yardage once, and once again, Aaron Foster is unsuccessful in the passing game as he drops a wide open pass before getting laid out. We take over again with 8 minutes left in the game. We take a shot deep and is just overthrown and dropped. Devontae Parker dropped it, but I do believe it was going out of bounds. It was going to be overthrown anyways. We take another shot deep and Jarvis Landry, oh my gosh, he continues to moss everyone in his way. And on 1st and 10, we go right back to him, and he just breaks 2 tackles in traffic and falls into the end zone for another touchdown. Now at this point in the game, I did look up the most touchdown passes in a single game for a quarterback, and it is 7, the all-time record. And I think Drew Brees and a bunch of other quarterbacks have gotten it, but no one has gotten 8. And also the most passing yards in a single game in the NFL ever was like about 512 yards, I think it was, or 530, something like that, by a quarterback a long time ago. I think it was, I forget who it was, but 500 something yards, and we do break this in the end of the game. So we didn't break the touchdown record. We broke the most passing yards in a single game, as you will see. I will announce it once we hit that record. I believe it is on this drive. We could just kneel the ball, but we're trying to break the record, and yet this is the pass right after. Oh, it's the next one. We do find Aaron Foster on the screen, who breaks a tackle and fights his way for first down. He takes this one all the way and just completely seals the game up, because they were only down 7. They actually came back, and so we do seal this game up with a minute 40 seconds left to go. And on the next drive, I believe the very first pass is the one that breaks the record for the most passing yards in a single game. Here it is, we take over and we find Jordan Cameron, and there it is. That is the pass that will break the record of the most passing yards in a single game. We do end the game just after that. We kneel the ball and look at the stats: 593 yards, 70% completion rate, and 5 touchdowns. So we did not break the touchdown record, but we did break the most passing yards, and we would definitely be looking to break that touchdown throws in a single game record. And look at our receivers; they've been helping us so much. Look, Kenny still 124 yards and a touchdown. Jarvis Landry 134 yards and a touchdown, and everybody else too helped, including Devontae Parker at 106 yards, and Jordan Cameron also had a good game. And that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching.